today. It's gonna be great. It's me and my sisters, and it is Wednesday. Wednesday? Wednesday. Let's do this!
Woo!
When you literally cannot drink unless you spill it on yourself.
Today I decided to do a voiceover explaining my workout routine. On my leg day, I start out doing 4 sets of 20 resistant banded squats, supersetting it with 20 kickbacks. When I'm doing these banded resistant squats, I sit back, putting all my weight on my heels and getting as low as I can without falling backwards. As you see here, I'm doing my kickbacks with the band as well. I split the 20 up by doing 10 with one leg and 10 with the other leg. This way I can really feel the burn without any breaks in between. You should only kick back to where you feel the contraction, then return your foot to starting position, then repeat. This way it will prevent yourself from arching your back, which could cause lower back pain. I then move on to my workouts, starting with the lying leg curls, supersetting it with the leg extensions. I do 4 sets and 15 reps. Here I'm doing a 2-second positive and a 4-second negative. By doing this, I'm in more control, making sure I feel that muscle contraction. Doing lying leg curls, you will be working your hamstrings, which has 3 major muscles: the biceps femoris, the semimembranosus, and the semitendinosus. I stick with lighter weights, doing slow negatives, because if you go too heavy, you can easily get injured. While doing my leg extensions, I also do a 2-second positive and a 4-second negative. As you can see here, you really want to flex your thigh muscles at the top and then proceed to the 4-second negative. By doing seated leg extensions, you are working the 4 muscle heads of the front quad. The largest being the rectus femoris, the vastus intermedius that lies under the rectus femoris, as well as the vastus lateralis that runs on the outside, and the vastus medius, which runs along the inside of the front thigh. Here I am doing cable rope pull-throughs. I superset these with kickbacks. While doing this workout, I make sure to step away from the machine as well as pointing my toes outward. That way I am able to get the full range of motion. This movement works about 90% of your gluteus medius and 10% of your hamstring muscles. Also, you want to be sure you are not bending over too much. That can cause an arch in your back and can cause back injury down the road. I do 4 sets and 15 reps of cable pull-throughs. Now I'm doing my banded resistant kickbacks. I do 4 sets and 15 reps each leg. Once again, I do one leg first and then the other, making sure I really feel the burn. This mainly focuses on your gluteus maximus. You can also do these kickbacks with the cable machine. I just prefer doing banded resistant kickbacks because in this gym, the machines are a lot further apart, and to be able to get maximum results in my supersets, I stuck with the band. This next superset is amazing, but in my opinion, the most difficult. I'm doing 4 sets and 12 reps of stiff leg deadlifts, supersetting it with 20 total reps of curtsy lunges. Once I feel a stretch in my hamstrings, I then drive through my heels, flexing my hamstrings and glutes, bringing the bar up to the starting position, and then I repeat. Doing curtsy lunges really focuses on your glutes and quads. You will want to make sure you are standing tall and putting your weight on your front foot. Then you step with your other foot back, crossing it behind the other. Make sure when you lunge down, your front quad is parallel to the floor. As you perform your curtsy lunges, keep your core engaged and keep your back straight. I do mine holding a kettlebell, adding more resistance. Here is my sister doing the superset as well. She is doing a really good job in keeping her back straight, as well as really focusing on her hamstrings. You can even see her hamstring muscles really contracting as she bends further over, but as soon as she feels the stretch, she comes straight back up into starting position. If you overstretch your hamstrings with too much weight, you can pull your hamstrings, which is very painful in a long recovery. Now she is doing her curtsy lunges. While she performs them, she keeps her upper body tall, face forward, back straight, and her core is engaged. She also keeps her front quad in a great parallel position, making sure her knee doesn't go in front of her toes. By doing this, she is decreasing her risk of any knee injury in the future. Lastly, I'm supersetting one leg weighted hip thrusts with split squats. For my one leg weighted hip thrust, I try and do 10 to 15 reps each leg. I do one leg because you get a bigger contraction in your glutes and less stress in your back. As you see here, I'm doing less weight than I normally would if I was doing both leg weighted hip thrusts so I don't injure myself. Make sure to keep your chin tucked, that way you are preventing yourself from hyperextending your lower back. Here I'm doing my split squats. I do 12 reps each leg. I also hold dumbbells in each hand, adding more resistance. I also don't straighten my front leg to the full extent, coming up to starting position before repeating. I go straight back down to more reps. This way it really burns out my quads for the last workout. Split squats work your quadriceps, hamstrings, and gluteal muscles. That is all that I have. That is my full leg day. I hope you got a lot out of this video, and if you recommend me do more, give me a thumbs up and comment below. Make sure you don't forget to subscribe. Love ya!